Are either of you card players?
Mm-hmm.
You? Oh, I'm so sorry. If you would give the cards a cut, a little brief mixing, something like that.
Can I do it 3 times?
That's fine, whatever you like.
Sure.
Excellent. Would you like to cut the cards? I just want you to know beyond the shadow of a doubt, which is very tiny, I measured one yesterday, that these cards are truly mixed. Let's see. I know. If you would, go ahead and pull a card right out of there. Take great care not to let me see it. I will turn my head. Please show the nice lady right here. Excellent.
Put it back.
Commit it to memory. No, not yet, not yet. Now don't be getting ahead of me on this.
Okay.
If you would, let's see, drop it about right there. That's good. In the meantime, what I'd like you to do is think of a number. Make it a simple number. Say between, 5 and 10. Okay? I will give the cards 30, 40,000 cuts. Thanks for not keeping count. I appreciate that. The cards have come to a halt at this point. Would you reveal for the first time your number, please?
7.
7. If your card is 7 from the top, that would be a heck of a mystery. Would you like to change your choice at the last moment?
No.
No. A woman who knows her mind. I like that. 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Now, if that is your card, be a heck of a mystery, wouldn't it?
Yeah.
And there it is, your card, the 9 of diamonds.
No.
Is she smiling? She's not
Yes,
smiling.
she's smiling. She fooled you.
Yeah, it's not the 9 of diamonds, though. You're kidding me. Yeah, that's okay. That's okay. Don't have no fear. Have no fear. This happens to me more often than I hope. You know, I also have another deck of cards here. It's right here, and it's invisible. There it is. Excellent. It's invisible. I'll count down 7. Let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. And there it is. Your card. Isn't that terrific?
That's good.
Plain as a nose on my face. King of clubs, right? I mean, it's plainly obvious to me. The king of clubs. Can you see that out there? I didn't think so. But you know what's interesting is I can find it in the invisible deck every time. But now if I cast a small shadow across these cards in a sympathetic and magical reaction, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. It is now
No way.
at the 7th
How
position.
did you do that?
I thank you for your kind and courteous attention.
That is great.
For our next mystery, you will need a regular standard pack of cards and an invisible deck of cards. If you don't happen to have an invisible deck of cards, just imagine one. Excellent. We're on our way. This is a nice handling of a standard pick a card trick that just isn't standard. Any card is selected from the deck. In this case, we'll use the 6 of hearts. That card is controlled to the top of the deck. Using a break, I cut small packets to the table. Now, of course, you can reference this particular handling in detail elsewhere on this fine DVD. The card is controlled to the top of the pack. Of course, your audience has no clue as to where the card is in the pack. Now address your audience and ask them to choose a number, for example, between, say, 5 and 10. By saying it in those words, it makes it sound as though it just come to mind at that moment. This is important. Spontaneity, easy for me to say, is an important aspect of any performance with cards. Let's say they say 8 to make it simple. I count now. Remember, this is the selected card on the top of the pack. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. You slow down a little bit and put the 8th card forward. Now, of course, that is not the selected card. But now I scoop these cards up and use them as a pointer. And I'm going to catch a glimpse of this card very subtly from the back. I use these and I gesture and I tap. I say, wouldn't it be incredible if that were the selected card? Of course, your audience will agree. You turn this over, and of course it isn't. You are now crestfallen. The audience believes maybe something wrong happened here. You say, that wasn't it. Well, don't tell me. Don't tell me. You want to make sure you quickly urge them. Well, don't tell me. Don't tell me. Because somebody may blurt out, oh no, it was my card, the 6 of hearts. You don't want that to happen. So you stop them. You say, wait a minute. I apologize. Gosh, it wasn't at the 8th position, was it? I remember I happen to have an invisible deck of cards. Now reach into your pocket wherever you like, pull out those cards. Be sure you joke about making sure you pull them out of the box. You can even ask your spectator to hold the box if they like. Or just place it to the side. Remember, you already know what the spectator's card is. In this case, it's the 6 of hearts because I caught a glimpse of it. I now deal very carefully onto the table, counting one at a time, and there it is, the 8th card. Now I hold up my invisible card, showing it to everyone, looking right in their eyes, and then I look at the card myself and say, incredible, that's it, isn't it? Of course, the audience will look at you with disbelief like maybe you're nuts. I then glance at the card, turning it toward myself apparently, and I say, of course, the 6 of hearts, right? That is your moment of magical occurrence. The audience's faces, you will love their expressions, will have complete surprise. Allow that moment to absorb in, place the apparent invisible card back, put them in the box, hand those to a spectator and say, you can keep those as a souvenir, by the way. Oh, this deck, let's take a peek. You can now hand this deck to an audience member and say, if you would, just count down 8 cards now. You see, whatever happens to my invisible deck also happens to my visible deck. In sympathy, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8. Remember, how this card got here is by the reverse count of these cards at the beginning. You see, it was on top. I dealt the cards onto the table. I'll leave this reversed just for clarity. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. And I dealt that card up here. Now this is when I caught my glimpse of this card, because of course it would be here. And when I place that back, and then this card goes on top, that 6 of hearts is now 8 down, or whatever number the audience chooses. You reveal the invisible card, and now you are ready once again to count 8 cards. That's 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8. Turn that card over, accept your round of applause.